Hey everyone, welcome back to CK's Tech Talk. Today I'm going to be unboxing the iPhone 12 Pro 5G 128GB in graphite. That is quite a mouthful to say in one go, I have to tell you. I didn't think it was going to be that hard, but anyway, everyone's seen the iPhone 12. However, I've just got it and it's brand new, so obviously, as usual, I'm going to be unboxing it. So let's start with peeling off the back label. And that's it. Plastic is off. And if we give the box a little shake, oh, nearly dropped it there. We are revealed with the iPhone 12 Pro in graphite. So this phone has been purchased to, I guess that's not how you do it. So let's try again. I guess I just lift the phone. I think something's gone wrong here. Okay, that's it. So we lift the phone with this tab. Haven't opened an iPhone for a while. Put this to the side. And we have inside the empty space. As you guys already know, as everyone already knows, there's no charger, there's no headphones, just a USB-C cable. And this thing, as you may have seen a lot of people moan about in videos already, that why have they chosen to give a USB-C cable? I really don't understand this. I mean, I'm actually upgrading the iPhone 8 to an iPhone 12. So the problem with that is that the iPhone 8 doesn't have a USB-C charger. It doesn't have a USB-C plug. Now obviously I have plenty of chargers. You may have seen from my other videos I have a charger, but ideally for anybody who's coming from an old iPhone, the last thing you want is to not be able to charge your phone straight away, right? So anyway, we'll talk more about these things later, but for now, let's just continue with this unboxing experience and peel away the plastic. And there you go, the nice shiny screen, the lovely square edges, and it does feel very nice in the hand, I have to say. It has a nice matte finish at the back to get rid of those fingerprints, which, to be very fair, I don't really mind too much. It doesn't bother me as long as the phone works right. But yeah, I would recommend heavily, make sure you put a case on it. Maybe get a screen protector. I haven't opted for Apple Care, so obviously that's something that I would be thinking about doing. And I'm just going to quickly turn this on. So let's hold the power button and let it turn on. So while that turns on, currently have an iPhone 8. So just to give you an idea of size comparison, let me just quickly grab that and I'll open up some app so that you can see. And here is the size comparison with the iPhone 8. So you can see it is a bit bigger. Maybe if you had the X, it might not be such a massive difference in size, but you can see that it is a bit bigger. And in terms of thickness, it's a little bit thicker, right? And obviously we have the lightning cable, and not much has changed around the phone itself. The volume buttons, the vibration slider, or the silent button, sorry. I think the SIM card tray is in a different place. So on this one, we have it on the same side as the volume rocker. And on the old one, I believe, I've forgotten where it is, but there it is, yeah, on the opposite side. So some slight changes there. Obviously the camera upgrade is humongous. We just have a single camera on the 8 and we have a triple camera setup. And there, I believe, 3 12 megapixel cameras with a LiDAR sensor. So that's the LiDAR sensor there. And that is basically for augmented reality. But that is essentially the unboxing done. Obviously, I'll have to get this set up now and there'll be other videos coming. But straight away from first experiences, it does feel very nice. And it doesn't even feel very heavy, to be honest with you. It feels really nice. The flat screen is really a welcoming change. And again, just one more time so that you can see how much more screen you get. If I try and line up the screens, you can see there is a massive difference in the screen, right? It's huge. Okay, and if you want to see it compared to something like a Note 10 Plus, so let's see how that looks. Let's just compare that quickly to the Note 10 Plus. Let's walk over and pick that up. So this is something that I couldn't do before. I forgot to keep my Note 10 Plus next to me when I was recording, but the microphone is still on me, so I'm able to do that. And just so that you guys can get a comparison of how it looks with the Note 10. My Note 10 Plus is off, but anyway, let's just compare the size. So there's a Note 10 Plus, right? And let's just turn that off for a second. So you can see the difference in screen size. You can see the difference in thickness. I think Note feels slimmer just because it's curved, but I'm not sure exactly in dimensions how much thinner it is. And obviously the Note has a much smaller camera. It does have this lovely back. It still looks really nice. I don't have enough sunlight coming in right now to show off the colors to you, but I'm sure you get the point. So anyway, yeah, that's the back. But you can see the Note 10, Note 10 Plus. This is the Note 10 Plus. It's quite a lot bigger. If you have a Note 20, size-wise, it's more or less the same, slightly bigger in both dimensions, but the camera bump is a big standout if you have a Note 20 Ultra, right? So that's how it looks compared to the Note 10 Plus. And then I will just compare it quickly to the Galaxy Z Fold 2, though it's not really required, because obviously these are in two different categories. We have no comparison there for the thickness and the height and the camera bump, and everything is much bigger obviously on this phone. But again, you have the matte finish and you have the shiny finish. Now I will try and do some sort of comparisons for the camera for these various phones. I think that will definitely be a help for anybody who's coming from an iPhone 8, because I think that this is a good upgrade if you have an iPhone 8. It is 2 years now, and maybe the right time. Is it 2 years or 3 years? So we had X, XS, 11. Oh, it's exactly 2 years, right? So because the 8 came out at the same time as the X. Anyway, I don't want to make this video much longer because it was just to show you the difference between the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 8. And obviously the iPhone SE and the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 7 are all very similar to this. So if you're coming from any of those devices, you can see here the size difference. If you want to go for the 12 or the 12 Pro, both will be the same size. Just you have the difference of the extra camera and the LiDAR sensor in the iPhone 12 Pro. And also the iPhone 12 Pro starts at 128 gigs of storage, and the iPhone 12 starts at 64 gigs of storage. So this iPhone 8 is 64 gigs, and we're moving up to 128 gigs, and that gives us more or less double the storage. I won't go into the numbers thing right now. And if you want to see all of these side by side, there you go. Nice size comparison there from the Galaxy Note series, the old iPhone 8 or the 6 or the iPhone SE 2020, and the iPhone 12 and 12 Pro. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Please feel free to leave any comments in the section below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. Feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.